Everybody, back to the bazaar. Oh, it is a dually meta, but in snag a win with Pig. Pig's a very interesting hero. A lot of ways that you can play him. You can play as a pacifist or go full out aggro as well. Alright, let's see. You have Lumbors, which is okay. Buffs everything on board, but it's really slow. Fixer Upper is a good investment because in 3 days you get a diamond version of it. Pepper Spray is not the best item. I think Model Chip is good because you can do some really cool combos with it. So what I'm gonna do now is go for your weapon or XP. I don't think it makes sense to borrow money now, so we're gonna take the XP here. Now, neat little trick is if you don't have any damaging items or something that's a passive effect, you can actually just go ahead with a Kyber drone. And what's going to happen is since his items can't slow you, uh, they won't be buffed, and you'll have just enough health towards the end of this fight to basically win. So we will be left with 6 health after this. So it's close, but we did get through it. It's 6 health when you have other heroes like Vanessa or Dooley. I forgot that Pig starts with more health. I'm gonna go for some non-weapon items. I like marbles. I think I'll take the Washibali. Ooh, ATM is great because we get more income. Should we position this? And what's great is when we have space, Washiwali will give us has multicast. So that means it'll trigger model shift much more often. Okay, so we have skills. Go for a small heal item. Okay, so we got really lucky. We have a bigger Washiwali. What I'm gonna do is something like this. That's actually a lot of healing for the start of the game. And we basically negate his poison. I mean, as long as we stay above 250, we should be good to go. Close, but we won. Two scraps. think I'm gonna go for income because I get that right. You see, we were at 6 income and now we're at 8. You go ahead and this. I'm gonna keep the talisman aside for now. All right, so we have weights and we have ATM. Both are good. I'm gonna take the weights and keep it. Could make a case for Band-Aid. You know what? Let's sell and sell. Pick up the Band-Aid bandages. I don't have money right now, but I'm gonna go for regen. Now this fight can go a lot of ways, but pretty sure we can beat the Scrapper. We have enough shielding and healing to cover up the damage, so I'm gonna go for that. So the key thing to remember always is, do we have more health than the opponent when the sandstorm starts? And if we do, it's a very high chance that you're going to win the game because the cooldown from the other items is not going to bother us as much as it's going to bother the PvE fights or PvP fights. Okay, we got the club. I'm going to sell it because I have no use for it. I don't want to pick a skill early on. I want to find better items and try and find upgrades. Ooh, bushel is awesome. So I'm gonna pick the bushel, and I'll tell you why in just a second. Okay, so we got staying power, which is another great item. What I'm gonna do is sell this ATM, and I'm gonna get it. Go for some shields here, and I'll explain the simple combo that you can do in just a second. Of course, we lost the multicast from the Washiwali, but I'm gonna add some shields to buff this up. Add in awaits here. Yep. So what's gonna happen is Bushel says when you shield, charge this for 2 seconds. Has a 5 second cooldown. Uh, and the waits is also 5 seconds, but when you heal while at max health, charge this 2 seconds. You might be wondering, well, how does that make sense? But the model chip, whenever you use something next to it, it actually since you're shielding, you're also charging the bushel. And if you're at full health and you heal more, you basically charge this for 2 seconds also. The goal would be to get the cooldown from 5 seconds to 4 seconds for both of these items, and then we can essentially go infinite. Um, there's a few things that could really hurt us. There's an item called Chrono Barrier. that increases your cooldowns. That can be a bit of a deterrence. So since it's burn, it's going to be very difficult to counter all the burn. So the mistake the opponent made is he put the core towards the end so that these items charge it faster. But the core actually gives higher burn amount to basically buffs all of these guys. So you tried to charge it and use it faster, but that's not the best way to go about it. As you can see, we had way too much shield for him to cover with his burn items. Okay, we're probably not playing weapons. I want to do something fun and really narrow in onto playing as a pacifist. So we're gonna try and find some skills. You buy a property, gain 50 max health. Your shield items have shield equal to your level. You have stout fire. When you gain burn, gain 3 regen and increase damage of your weapons by 3, which I think is a great item, a great skill to have. So if we do face any burn builds, that'll give us a little bit more sustainability. Regen is extremely powerful. Small and medium items, get a small non-weapon item. Let's go see what Quixel has. Well, it's not necessary, but I think upgrading this is not a bad thing. And this is the bait part where most people, when they have low amount of money, go for a reroll. And you're not technically going to be able to afford anything or even put it on the board at this time since you have limited space. So best not to reroll in such a situation and just move on. Because then what's going to happen is you're going to see something you want and then you're not going to have enough money. So you're going to have to sell the thing you have on board. So best avoid all of that and just go ahead and leave the shop. Okay, we have Scout Trooper, Frost Street Challenger, and Dabbling Apprentice. So I'm gonna go for Frost Street Challenger. We get two experience out of it. The Scout Trooper scales really fast, so it's not ideal if you have a build that's not scaling also. So our shields are the same. We're probably getting more healing, but it's will be very difficult to actually beat it. And he has an item called Weights also, so we can probably get an upgrade if we beat him. Snow Globe would also be interesting. So since this says when you use a tool, heal 5, Weights is a tool. So every time it uses it itself, it heals itself, which is why we're able to do so much, get so much shielding. I will say that the bushel used to be way better before. It was insanely broken and my favorite item in the game before this patch. But there's still ways to make it work, which is a nice thing. You have to work a little to get this, but it's definitely possible. Let's see what we get. Okay, when you freeze an item, your weapons gain 6 damage for the fight, but it's a very slow item. It says 12 seconds. What do we want here? Could go for regen, but I actually want to go for experience. We're very close to leveling up. Uh, Reloot items, upgrade your leftmost bronze tier. I think it's good to upgrade the weights now, so we get more healing. Yo-yo's a decent item. Take it. And I'm gonna keep the yo-yo between the bushel and the weights. So when we heal at max health, it's gonna go off even more. It's a fun, neat little trick. I don't want to go towards more weapons, but I think Kukri's not bad either. When we heal, this gains 3 damage. So since we're gonna be healing a lot, that's something we could work. Okay. I guess I'll keep a rewards card. Right. So Vanessa, day 4, has lost, I believe, 2 games. No, 1 game. Let's see what we're up against. It could lead into a pacifist build, but I think it's good to have sustainability and some damage while we're at it. So as you can see, the upgraded weights is doing a great job, and the yo-yo is triggering far more often. The slow is a little annoying, but I mean, dock lines is a pretty great item too. Right? We have a medicine cabinet, we have chocolate bars, and we have medium items. We have a couple of medium items that we could search for upgrades or maybe find something else. Okay, we have globe. The start of each day gain 100 max health. I'm gonna take it. And I'm not gonna reroll. I mean, we could try finding something, but I think let's save my money for now. And why don't we get some experience? So we are relatively strong, and we should be able to take the flame juggler on. And he burns 40 at the start of the fight, but I think we have enough health and shielding to counter the burn. So we have regen too. So since he burned us, we got some regen out of it, which is a great thing. That's why the skill is so good. Read your leftmost silver item. That's actually great because the weights buffs up everything more. So this is definitely the best pick. Don't want to go. We have enough income already, and we have a good chunk of money, so it doesn't make sense to go for the increased income or the sharpening stone because honestly, the weights would buff everything anyway. So we're gonna go for weights. So now everything gets 15 damage more. All right, snack time, mountain pass, and Herma. Herma sells a lot of items that could possibly make our board stay a little better. Let's see if she has something great. Okay, we got a Kukri upgrade, which is great. So whenever we heal, it now gains 6 damage. It's pretty nice. Small shield item. Sells non-weapon. I'm gonna take a risk and go to the docks. Yep, let's take 2 gold in a shield item. Alright. So it says we got a bushel because bushel used to have shield. So that's obviously a bug. But I mean, I'll take what I can get. I'm gonna keep the rewards card here. So whatever, I should have done that before, but whenever we go to a merchant, basically the rewards card and the item to the left have more value. If we're ever short on money, it's a great way to get a little bit of it back. All right. JJ temporary boost and 5 regen. We have regen coming in, but I think having more regen is always good. I don't know if JJ would have things we need for upgrades. Could try that out. We have a lot of money, so let's give JJ a try. Vineyard is also a very interesting item. I think I'm gonna take it. Keep it around. We could just try something like this out. So we're only focused on shielding, and anytime any item uses, we are also healing. Yes, we lose some damage on the kukri, but then we just go all out on the yo-yo. It's a great economy item, but I have a few things already, and I don't think I want to buy the cash register. But it's good at the start of each day you get 2 coins, which is it's fine, it's decent, I guess. We'll go for Goldie. Shield equal to 2 times the value of your items. Okay. I don't like it that much. I'm gonna reroll. Although I don't have anything, we can find something interesting. Dog, crook, no, a gold crook would be great. We can pivot into that idea. Uh, sure. We do have enough resources to buy it. I think I'm gonna do it. Pull the trigger on it because it's important to have options when you're playing. Certain builds you want to beat your opponent much faster. Certain builds you want sustainability, and it's always good to have options. So just to show you, this now has gives every weapon plus 20 damage for each medium item you have. All right, and we're super strong, so let's try the Gorgon Noble. So once these start triggering, this will go off much faster too. So that's a little almost infinite combo. All right, let's see what we have here. 10% health, sharpening stone, 7 gold for each property is not bad. Uh, we're not likely to get better weapon than this yo-yo we're trying to make work. But I think I'll go for the gold because we have low gold and we have 2 hours left in the day. So this is this is a decent pick for neck right now. Gumballs, get a tool, non-weapon items. It's not time for gumballs because we don't have that much money. If we had more money, we could have tried that out. So since I'm here, I don't want to waste guess resources. So let's buy the pinata and get a little bit more health. I think Black Rose could also work in some way if we had poison on some item, but it's okay for now. These are mostly economy items, so safe doesn't sell for anything, but yeah, it's good for cycling. I'm just doing it to show you right now. I think we're gonna get rid of the bandages to make a little bit more space. So we get some chocolate bars, some change, and 2% crit chance is pretty decent. See what's next. Ooh, Matchbox is also interesting. I'm gonna take it. We'll do a fun Matchbox build as well. Maybe we get an upgrade with Isla. Nope. We are a little short on money, but we should be good after the next couple of fights. So that's what he did with the crook building. It's a good example of how that works. Yep. How's that? That's our first loss. That's okay. That's why we need cooldown reduction. Let's go to my tail. Dumbbells are interesting, but too expensive. Let's go for health, toughness, and shield items. A shielded dog. No, thank you, sir. Monocle, no. Perhaps we try a matchbox, something like that. Let's give it a shot. See how good the matchbox is just on its own. We will likely lose this one. Two shark claws are really good. It's close. Oh, barely made it through. Yeah, so the matchbox is not working out the way I thought it would. Leftmost silver item. Dang. These are both gold, so let's make this one silver. It gives us a bit more shielding. Right, let's try and get a free item. Not the best shield item. Still think the vineyard is good for now. Small items and large. I'm gonna take a matchbox upgrade. Hey, we got a yo-yo upgrade too. Right. Hopefully this is good enough to beat him. Unless it's another crook build. Not quite a crook build, but yeah, it's gonna be easy for us to beat him from here. Yep. Go for large items and see if we can get something better than the vineyard. This doesn't have charge or anything special. Money tree? No, I think vineyard is still better. It was worth checking out. See myself using the marble. Ah, small items. That's not bad. One item for 3 seconds is not bad. I could get the ATM back. We could start using the Washiwali next to the model ship. I'm gonna go for Cosmic Rock because Feather helps with cooldown reduction if we get it. So let's let's try let's pray for some luck. Golden Feather gives 6%. Two income UFE. Sure. I think I'll go for an economy item. Maybe we got lucky and get an ATM. Okay, we did not. I think I'm gonna sell the crook. So see what burn items he has. Mm, very interesting. It's a silver tier item though, and I think the yo-yo is better for now, so I'm gonna pass. Go for non-weapon items. Okay, fort is really good. Way better than vineyard in this situation. Plus it shields, so the bushel uses more, and the cooldowns are increased by one, which is insanely broken. So we got a lot of value out of the vineyard though. And let's see. We can buy that, it's an investment. Okay, let's try this one out. Though it doesn't make much sense to have the model ship now. So what we can do is something like this. I don't even know if this works, but it's worth a gamble nonetheless. These cooldowns are greatly increased, which is another good advantage we have. So our goal now is to get the shielding higher on the fort. Oh, that was so close. So definitely need more shield scaling on that one. This is also a good time to start buying some skills. Um, no, I want something, some shield skill. Okay, shield items have +6 shield is something. Can we get an upgrade on this? Nope. I believe he has when you haste shield or something like that. Joyful Jack has also got some interesting things. We could try that out. Rapid Thaw is a great item to get. When you heal, Poison 1 is also pretty great. I think we'll take the scraps. We don't have space, so I will sell the model ship because I think we're done with that. I don't technically need it, but I'll keep this just in case. And I think we're getting rid of the kukri too. I'm gonna take the gain 2 scraps here. That's already so much better. Health, toughness, and shield item. Bazaar Khan. I like Bazaar Khan. Some interesting things we can find in there. Get a diamond tier item, or get 3 small items from the bazaar. We have enough money. I don't really want to move any of these around, so let's try this out. Okay, diamond piggles. Robe is also interesting. Robe could really work out well. I'll try it out. Not right away because we have a fight coming up, but oh, all right, Dooley. Let's see what you have in store for us. Oh God, the poison build. So original. I'm not sure if we can beat him fast enough. I think we can. So we are healing a whole bunch. Nice. So we're pretty strong if we beat up Poison Dooley. Ah, take a chance. Sure. Upgrade an item. That's awesome. Um, yeah, I'm gonna upgrade the weights. So now this is giving 20. Medium and large item, chocolate bars, 16% crit chance. This should work, right? From the backpack. Belt is great. I think I'm gonna sell it because I just need the space. Let's go for the Enclave Revenant, and I want to try the rowboat. You know, this also works really well. That when you poison, your items gain 2% chance for the fight. Okay. Ooh, that's a lot of health. That is a lot of health, but I'd rather not because we have 2 hours left in the day. We leveled up at the end of it, I would have totally done this, but I think I'm gonna just take 2 scraps and buff up the fort. I think the matchbox and the Washiwali is much more fun. Anyways, this has multicast, so it's better. So this is right, center, left. So we're going all in on the yo-yo. Tools, weapons. I don't want any weapons. Don't want any tools. I already have diamond weights. We'll go for I think we'll fight a monster. We could get enough XP to beat him, and I don't think we're gonna get exactly what we want. So it's not a bad thing to fight a monster and get some more XP. That this is very interesting. I'm gonna sell out of it though. All right, dually. Let's see what kind of dually we have that we're gonna face here. Interesting build. He has a toxic Omega. That's just funny. Well, we are cooking him. Not bad. Yeah, Fort is an awesome property. Eagles tool. Let's go to Kev's armory. All right, that's pretty cool. That's very lucky too. Um, when you use a property, freeze and items. We're not using the fort. It's a passive effect. When you level up, gain 100 max health. I am going to take the Lion King because I am going to level up anyway, like right now. And what am I upgrading? Let's upgrade the belt. This is gonna do its own thing. I don't know. Actually, I'm gonna upgrade the matchbox. Warburn is not bad. Non-weapon items. Yes, we sell left piggle. Globe is also not bad to have. Globe is better than Lion King. Should be able to be Lord Arkin. His cooldowns are way worse now thanks to this guy. I think that's why the fort is so good. Now we want to look for skills essentially. in the late game. He has some pretty interesting skills too. When you use an item shield 40, that's awesome. We get that. Oh my god. Uh, battling. I'm getting rid of the piggles. I don't even need them. We could fish for a whole bunch of money. Let's try the sparring partner out. $900 heal. Okay. This is where the belt comes in handy. So we just put the belt in here. Gain 600 health. Go for some skills. Weapon. Plus 30 heal. You have 300 max health for each non-weapon item. I think that's insane. That's a lot of health. We should really stop a Vanessa in her tracks because 2-second cooldown on everything is insane. Poison is really doing something. Oh, toxic electric eels, huh? Poison effect. Maybe you do it on the bushel. Matchbox. Don't do it on the bushel. No, try the fort out. When you use an item, poison one. I think we can go for some gumballs. Make some space. Void Golem, Property Baron, Boss Hero. I don't want the slow skill because I have more non-weapon items. We can get some poison scaling for the toxic fort. That'll be insane. Let's fight. Rare event. Forge. What do we want? I think we upgrade the belt. Ah, pig out. No. Sure. Fight a monster. This one should be easy. I did forget. We are getting more crit chance too. Because when this poisons, we get 2% crit chance. So it was good decision to enchant the fort. All right, Dooley, what have you got for us today? Oh no, not the dinosaur bullshit. Oh, come on. Hard countered. Hard countered. Anyway, that was a fun game though. Very interesting. It's just bad luck that we got the worst possible matchup. Anyway, guys, thanks. That was this game. So hopefully you guys got some tips and tricks to play a little better.